Okay, so right here we're on Etymology Online and we're going to go freedom. So let's look up freedom, which we all are shooting for. Okay, freedom. Freedom, noun. The same may be said of freedom, House of Representatives. Freedom, if you take out the F, freedom, is only truly freedom when it is freedom. Loving. Go down. Authoritarian, adjective to it. Favoring opposed order over freedom. Formerly authority, a sense of one's advocating or participating in principle of authority over individuals. Okay, PRI is involved in it, so might form from a part of afraid, filibuster, filibuster right there, and so freeholder or free booster, freedom. So we got purity, freedom from moral, contamination, sinlessness, innocence, righteousness, innocence. So this all goes with it, right? And why all of these different kind of control words go with freedom? So let's go to the root. Pre might be a form of afraid, right? Filibuster, freedom. So let's look that up. Well, that kind of looks like pirate right there, right? So freedom is not exactly. So let's look up free. Let's break it down. Free, exempt from, not in bondage. There you go. Acting of one's own will, also noble, joyful. Let's go down. I see bondage again. So to love, there it goes again. To love, free is perhaps from the terms beloved or friend, being applied to the free member of one's clan, as opposed to slaves compared in Latin libri, meaning both free persons. That word right there, it makes you not free. Because when you get put into the word person, you are an entity now. You could be a business, you could be a corporation, you can be anything but a living man or woman. Anyways, and children of a family. That's that word, toxic word, children. But we're not going there right now. For the older sense of Germanic, compare Gothic phrygium to love. Okay, so peace. Okay, so clear obstruction, free world. You get the point though. Free lunch, free pass to on railways, free speech, free enterprise, free market, free trade, free will, free school, free association, free to love, free and easy, free. Sounds a bit sketchy to me. So let's look up this freedom again. Okay. Power of one's determination of free will. Emancipation from slavery, deliverance, freedom. Two different meanings there. Meaning exempt from arbitrary or despotic control. Civil liberty is from late 14th century, meaning profession of particular privileges. There we go, privileges, not rights, privileges with freedom. Because you break it down, some physicians that say that life is a forced state. The same may be said of freedom. It requires efforts to presupposes mental or moral qualities of a higher order. To be generally diffused in a society where it exists. House of Representatives. Freedom only truly is there when it appears against the background of an artificial limitation. Think about that. Think about that. Freedom fighters. Freedom rider. So we did that freedom. Okay, let's go to that dom. Right there we go. Dom in the freedom. abstract suffix of state. Dom, statute, judgment, see doom. Interesting. Originally an independent word, but already active in the suffix. Freedom, wisdom. So, oh, look at that. Jurisdiction, hence province, state, condition of quality. Jurisdiction is in the word doom, for freedom. So they're tricking us there. You got to really tear apart that word and see where it actually means, because they know, but we don't. So pre is bondage. Free, not in bondage. But doom is in bondage. So it's a contradicting word, freedom. So let's look up dom. Jurisdiction, province, state, condition, or quality. It means doom. Decree, administration of justice, judgment, justice, equality, righteousness. Doomsday, judgment, decree. Place set to do so. Like, that's pretty wicked when we're fighting for this, you know? Irrevocable fortune of destiny, the book of laws. Let's see, sense of fate, ruin, destruction, and is generally after the 16th century. Doomsday of the finality of the Christian judgment. Crack of doom is the last trump. What is the last trump? The original for the dissolution of all things. Shut up. Dissolution of all things. There's our fucking letter. How? What the hell? That's crazy. Okay. So, dom, again. So here's everything that it goes with. Freedom, kingdom, wisdom, independence, domesticate, doomsday book, doomsday, equity. Equity. I could see that. Siren. I could see that. And kiss. I guess. Let's look up how it goes with. Let's do independence, because we're working on that kind of stuff, right? Fact of not depending on others or another, self-support or self-government. Think about it. Go back. Equity. Go back. Independent. Hence, our trust. They're kind of saying, oh, you just want to go be self-independent and not worry about all the money that we have of yours that could run your life perfectly. So we're just going to keep quiet and spend billions and billions and billions in fraud of your money that you don't know you have that could make your life better. Let's carry on. The fact of not depending on others or another, self-support or self-government. See, independent plus ence. Interesting. We will get back to you. Same sense was independency, Independence Day, July 4th. Commemorating events of 1776 is recorded under the name by 1791. Old English word of selfdom. Selfdom, serfdom, fiefdom. Back in the day, us peasants, us poor people, us people that got our gold stolen from us and pillaged and put in jail for owing some kind of debt that they created. So, serfdom. So, selfdom. So, selfdom had to come out of serfdom. With self plus dom. Law. But in form, let me get my glasses. See, let me get my glasses. Pause. Okay. Self-dom law, but as a form is closer to privilege. There's that word. The two concepts are not always distinguishable. Independent from 1610s, not dependent on something else. In, not opposed of, plus dent, dependent. Independent is attested from the 16th century Italian Indipendente from 1590s and originally in the churches, nations, and in reference to persons from 1660s. Person, there's that word. Meaning able to live well without labor. And from 1732, let's say unbiased. Outside influence. Okay. Member of an independent. You see all these things? Person not acting as part of the political party, acting on their own free will, but without their own free money, right? Right. Because it's been stolen by that party. Privilege, grant or permit, commission. Wow, privilege, right? Priority privilege. Legal, private. I think you guys can see just a little bit of the fraud, not only in the fake money that we are controlled by, but the fake powers that be that have been taking advantage of us and calling us individuals while they take our money by licensees with these people right here to make us these people right here. Bam, bam, making us vote, making us dead on paper. You all can read. Royal might. Extremely horrific, right? So let's see what it involves, all this kind of stuff right here. But let's go back. Because you see all this. Serfdom, there it go. There that go. State or condition of a serf. Serfdom. Let's see. French and low. Status of a serf or serfdom. Notion of native. Sense of bound by birth, because we say we are from here. We're citizens. And we got rights. We are fighting for the wrong rights, people. We are fighting for the wrong rights. Just think about it. Serf. Servant. Servant. Serving a man, because we are no longer men or women, because we got put into the citizenships and they took us out as this right here and made us this right here. Do you guys see it? Vassals. Slave. To serve. To serve duty. Can you guys see this? This is insane. Slavery. Living in a condition of modern, modified slavery. Writers. The writers right there, the guilds right there. See, that's how they're involved right there. They're writers. Dom. There's Doom again. Jurisdiction. Servitude. Native. Bondage. How does freedom lead to bondage in the long run? Interesting kind of set of facts here. Facts. Authority. Compassion. Help. Lugubrious. Interesting. Expressing or characterized by sadness and mournfulness. Oh, how they make us and then they steady us. Profit. Wow. You see all these? Servitude. Let's see that. Citizenship. Citizenship. Here we go. Servitude. Slavery. Bondage. Condition of being enslaved. Condition of being enslaved. Can you guys see that? Servitude, and directly from the Latin servitudo, slavery, from Latin servo, service, a slave. See, serve, abstract noun suffix of tude, state of being a feudal vassal. Feudal vassal. You guys see that? Feudal vassal. The meaning of compulsory service or labor, such as a criminal undergoes. They made us criminals. They made us fucking criminals with their statutes and codes and positions they put us in. In a sense, we have many absolute, including servitudeship, state of condition of being a servant, bondage, slavery, serfdom, subjugated, feudal, homage to the ruler. You see this, guys? You see this, guys? Serve. Render habitual obedience to, owe allegiance to, minister, give aid, give help, to do duty towards, show devotion to, set table, serve at table. Wow. Wow. You guys see this? Guardian. Bam. Bam. That's where it is. Pi. Guardian. See that pi root word? The pi root. That's that word. Pi. So goes on. That kind of looks like pseudo. Almost a pseudo word. They're just adding on. It's that guardianship. Guardianship. Shepherd. So they have been our shepherds. Because hence, to be a slave, it would cost money. So it comes out of our money. So they have to control our money. Because we don't know how to. Service ever performed to service. Personal servant. Wow. At mass or other religions rewrites. Why is rights spelt different right there? Interesting, but it's spelt right there. Treat someone or something. Fashion, some fashion to serve someone right. Treat as he deserves is recorded from 1580s. Sense of be useful, be beneficial, be suitable for a purpose or function that take place to meet the needs of equal to the task. Suffice, suffer. Active military services. Sporting sense is attested by the 1580s. First in tennis. There's the court. There's the court. There's where the court started. Legal sense, present. A writ, warrant, etc. gives legal notice of. Is from early 15th century to serve hand and foot. Minister to attentively is by 13th century. Interesting. Interesting. Tude. Wow, guys. Peon. That's what we are. That's what. A peon. Let me look at that one real quick, you guys. Formerly in Mexico, especially a type of serf held in servitude by his creditor until his debts are worked off. A peon, agricultural laborer, especially a debtor held in servitude by his creditor. Peon de laborer, pedestrians, foot soldiers, a pawn. Bitch-ass motherfuckers. You bitch-ass motherfuckers. Excuse my language, but this makes me so mad. So mad. A pawn. Lowly chess piece. A piece of the lowest rank in value in chess. Peon, earlier peon, a foot soldier. A pawn at chess. One going on foot. From pi root ped. A sense of an figurative use of person is used by the 1580s. Had rook and pawn, high and low persons, thus everyone. Peonage, condition of a peon, to work. Ped. Wow. Wow. Seagoing vessel. Nurse. Yeah, what the hell? Wow. Religion. A state of life bound by monastic vows, action of conduct, indicating a belief in a divine power and reverence for and desire to please it. Piety, devotion, respect of what is sacred, reverence of God, consciousness, sense of right, moral obligation, fear of the God, divine service, religious observance of religion, a faith, a mode of worship, cult, sanctity, holiness, in a monastic life, derived from. Interesting, guys. Humans, bond between humans and gods. Humans, that word, human, a human being. Let's see. Especially a person as distinguished from an animal in science fiction, an alien. You fucking, excuse my language again. You see this? Primate. Oh my gosh. A member of the, okay. I get that. Yeah, I get that. But first, we are a man or a woman, right? Well, they should say that on the first page, Google. I'm shameful. Shame on you. Okay, carry on. Lecture. Okay, so let's go back. We got a little sidetracked with that religion. Let's see, go back. I think we might be just a little bit done. Yeah, service, peon. Yeah, we got that. I think we're good. All right. Bye, guys.